Ladies and gentlemen, hi! How is everyone feeling? Is everyone good? So hello and welcome to the Excellence in Volunteering Awards 2015. You may have seen me dotted around campus, obsessing about Surge or hogging SUSUtv's presenting opportunities, just like tonight. So I'm Amelia Mays, I'm going to be your host for tonight, and we're going to be taking you through this magical evening of joy and hopefully a few tears. So like the rest of you here, I am super passionate about volunteering. We work tirelessly for the things that we love, so much so that it doesn't even feel like we're volunteering half the time. Though I don't think any of us are going to say no to a cheeky tenner. So tonight is all about celebrating the amazing work that everyone in this room has achieved this year and rewarding you for all of your efforts. There's been an amazing array of nominations this year, totaling over 300, which is just fantastic. And even if you didn't make it onto the shortlist, it doesn't matter because what you do is invaluable. But if you did, well done. Hopefully you might be winning an award a little bit later on. I might suggest not getting too drunk because there's a couple of steps down here. But actually that'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? So drink away. Definitely not endorsing alcohol in any way. So this year has been incredible for raising money for charity. RAG have raised a whopping £48,072.47, and that's just so far. Round of applause. And we're sure that total is just going to keep on growing. Additionally, the fabulous Surge Radio have raised over £12,000 for the 48-hour marathon this year, which raised not just money, but also a few eyebrows when your president-elect Ben Franklin performed Anaconda for about the 50th time, maybe? Hoping to see a return of that at the after-party in the bridge a little bit later on. This year has also been great for new societies. We've had Guitar Society, a new chamber choir, the wonderful KBM, who are going to be performing for us a little bit later on, and my personal favourite, Barbecue Society. Now, these guys don't just want to have barbecues, they want to make barbecues for everyone else. And their logo just happens to be a pig, which is funny, but is a little bit mean, but we'll let them off because it's just a silhouette. I think some of you may be getting a little bit bored already, and sorry about that. But there'll be other people presenting the awards tonight throughout the evening, so you won't just have to hear me the whole time. If you want to get involved tonight, you can use the hashtag EVAs 2015 on Twitter, and I'll be reading out some of your tweets a little bit later on. Now, I fear some of them may be a little bit personal. That's fine. Just don't be too rude so I can read them out. The evening will be split up into 6 categories, followed by the volunteer awards with 3 breaks for those of you who need a wee and have already broken the seal. Rookie mistake. So it's now time to introduce a very important person to the stage. Well, he's not that important. He's just down as our VIP. So this man did a wonderful job hosting the awards at Media Ball. And even if he couldn't pronounce several people's names correctly all night, he did his best to entertain a highly emotional and frankly quite wild crowd. Now, he is not a small fellow. And when I found out that he's a pro at judo, I definitely did have to alter some of my jokes. As well as a crazy good basketball player, it just begs the question, what on earth are you doing working for SUSU? So can we please welcome to the stage the new Chief Exec of SUSU, Scott McCarthy.
Little trick. Thank you, Amelia, for that wonderful introduction. It was better than the one I had last night, but I won't say anything about that. You're all looking good today. Everybody's here to have a good night, all dressed up. But the one comment I wanted to make at the beginning is, doesn't this room look fantastic? Talk about dressing stuff up. I just want to really start the night by saying, thanks to Jenna and Paul. They do a fantastic job in this place. During the day, this kind of looks like a giant jail cell, and they convert it into this wonderful venue for us to enjoy this. So thank you very much. I'm absolutely delighted to be here tonight. This is a truly special night. Volunteering is an activity that brings out the best in people, the selfless act of helping others to live a better life, to grow, to enjoy, to learn, to excel, to further an important cause, to save the planet. What could be better or more fulfilling than that? It is a privilege to be able to help celebrate and honor our own student volunteers and their fantastic efforts in the Union, on campus, in Southampton, and further afield. You all make a difference every day, so give yourselves a round of applause to start out. I personally, although I'm not a judo expert, I'm more of a basketball expert. I just worked in judo. They used to beat me up all the time. I grew up in a world that has always been supported and driven by an army of volunteers. Sport is literally, it survives on the backs of millions of dedicated coaches, administrators, drivers, officials, and others. And each week they ensure that the games go on. And I benefited enormously from these efforts pretty much my entire life, and I still do. Sport is just one example. Dozens of sectors rely almost entirely on volunteer efforts to deliver their missions and do good works. Arts, culture, charities, communities, education, all driven by volunteers, by people just like you. Each of you has figured out the importance of volunteering at a very early age. This is a growing and powerful trend in society. There was a time when the average age of volunteers was probably about 60, and I'm being a bit generous to the old-timers with that number. And by the way, I'm not an old-timer myself. I'm referring to a different category altogether. Today, the average age of volunteers is significantly younger, and you guys are leading the charge to get people involved at a much younger age and to incorporate volunteering into a lifelong journey. You can and do have a strong impact on your peers, inspiring others to get involved with all the things you do. I believe you all do that, everybody in this room, whether you win the award or not. You make it acceptable and enjoyable and right to take part in volunteering. Keep that in mind as you move on in life. You're a catalyst, a lightning rod. When you volunteer and derive benefit and spread the word, you motivate others to join you, and that's a very important thing in today's world. We see unbelievably inspiring examples of student volunteerism every single day on this campus. Students collecting for charity, manning stands to support activities, nightline support, peer support, student reps, society leaders, media heads, and of course we have numerous societies which have specific charitable intent, such as, I was going to read out these names, but now that I know I have a pronunciation problem, I'm a little bit hesitant, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. Amicus, Oxfam, Enactus, WaterAid, and dozens of others of our societies actually do great things and do stuff for charity at the same time. Thousands of our students are actively engaged. Who wasn't inspired by the recent Big Give Week? So many volunteers putting in so many hours for such important causes. To cite an example of this passion, on one of the days, Jenny, sitting in this room as we speak, sold me a handful of raffle tickets. With great intent, she sold me these tickets. It cost me a bundle. After I took them and she stuffed the money into the red thing where you can't get the money back out of, I said, "What is this for? What do I win?" She said, "A haircut." So, for me, that's all about the passion. Talk about selling snow to Eskimos. That was actually a really good thing. So actually I wasn't that worried. I thought, okay, it's for charity, I'll walk away. But I had mixed reactions yesterday when she told me I won. This is a true story, I won. Didn't I? Yeah. I won. I won the haircut. Which I don't mind, except really if you're going to get one big shot in life, like you want the lottery or something like that, you don't want a haircut, especially if you're me. Some of our volunteer leaders in this room and throughout the campus have slightly higher profiles and other higher profile roles, like our RAG officer, our student groups officer, E&E, our student trustees, the people that are actually running our media departments. Yeah, you guys. But volunteering is not done in pursuit of profile, as you all know well. It's a much deeper experience. It's done to make a difference, to derive that deep satisfaction and personal growth from helping others to have fun, to achieve and live a better life, to be connected and involved. You guys do that every day. That said, volunteering also does look good on a CV. I must say in hundreds, I'm going to stick with hundreds, but it's probably thousands of interviews where I've sat on the other end of the table. When I see a young person applying for a job with a body of work and volunteering on their CV, it really is a powerful positive influence on me. There's an element of personal and skill development involved in this assessment, but probably more importantly to me, it shows that this person cares, is passionate, is confident, and is willing to get involved. And those are tremendous strengths in the workplace, and you all have them in spades. So again, give yourselves a little hand. At SUSU, we have literally thousands of highly passionate and committed students giving back hundreds of thousands of hours each year to make the student experience better and the world a better place. Our organization depends on these passionate volunteers to survive and thrive. We are humbled by your efforts and hope we can support you well going forward with your good works. We recently hired a policy volunteer manager, Chris Small. Is Chris in the room? He's sitting in the back, to improve our service offer to all of you. Volunteering is a high priority area for us, and we are committed to being more supportive on your journey. And I tried to pawn that haircut prize off to Chris, but he's not buying it at all. Chris is more bald than I am, for those that don't see him sitting in the back of the room. We're the same age, but he's more bald. Now, what's funny about that? So let's celebrate your success tonight, and also note that for every success we do celebrate, there are many others who are equally important and deserving and may not be recognized or mentioned here tonight. So let's finish with a big round of applause to those volunteers who are here, those who are not here, and for volunteers everywhere. And you guys have a great night and celebrate together and enjoy it and behave. Thank you very much.
The EVAs, as you already know, are a celebration of the diverse and inspirational volunteering efforts that are made by our students. Whether you're a charity fundraiser, a super course rep, a community hero, or just doing a great job running your society or JCR, this is our way of giving you the recognition you deserve. Every one of you is here tonight because you played a vital part in this. You have selflessly volunteered hours of your own time for the good of others. As it's been said, we have received well over 300 nominations across 6 categories. For the first of these 6 categories, we'll be awarding 2 highly commended and 1 winner. And the final category, the volunteer, will be awarded to 10 individuals. Before we go on, I want you all to know that winner or not, we are recognising and celebrating all of you. And it's really wonderful to have you here. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm back. So before we move on to collaboration, I've already had some tweets. We've had one from Bridie Pearson-Jones, who still hasn't slept from the general elections, but is on to the EVAs. She is a trooper. She hasn't slept for many hours. So, Bridie. Also, Anjit, who was going to be presenting awards tonight, can't be here tonight because he's got chicken pox, which is really sad. And it's ruined loads of my jokes. Do not cheer that. And he tweeted us as well saying, amazing speech by Scott McCarthy. Volunteers truly are the backbone of SUSU. All the best, everyone. So we hope Angie gets well soon. So moving on to collaboration, this is our first award tonight. This is seeing if media departments can actually come together without there being some secret bitterness or inside snooping for gossip. Some great examples of collaboration this year were seen at Pure Dance 2015, Elections Night Live, and LGBT's History Month. Being able to work together is such an important skill, even if at times it can get competitive because everyone wants to win, especially at award ceremonies. It's a little bit awkward. But that's why it's nice to see people who can put their loyalty aside, even though I love Serge, and work with other societies in a harmonious environment. As with each category, there are 2 highly commended awards because why not? We want to celebrate as many people as possible and 1 overall winner, as Ellie said. To announce the awards, I shall hand back over to the lovely Becky Thomas and Ellie.
Hi everyone, I'm Becky, I'm the Vice President Welfare. So I'm going to present the award for collaboration. Collaboration is incredibly important. There's a massive amount of talent around our campus. The students and groups who are nominated for this award realised that if they worked with this talent collaboratively, rather than purely focusing on their own needs, then amazing things could happen. The first highly commended award for collaboration goes to a student who's gone above and beyond to create an exciting new project in partnership with an external organisation. You'll notice we don't give away who it is until later on, so suspense building. The initiative she introduced has captured the needs of Southampton students, identifying important issues such as energy efficiency, keeping warm, and the cost of bills. Not only does this project help to increase student welfare in rented property, it also looks to increase environmental awareness of energy-saving measures. In recognition for her work on the Home Energy Advice Team HEAT project, may I congratulate Lydia Butler. Okay, on to second highly commended. Our second award for collaboration goes to a student who's worked with the university, SUSU, and members of their society to promote the society, get the best out of their members, and ensure that sponsorship has been secured to keep them going, all at the same time as working on his PhD. The student has ensured that their society gives back to the local community by developing outreach workshops to be delivered to local students to promote STEM subjects. For his tireless work setting up the Human-Powered Submarine Society and securing the sustainability of the society, the second highly commended award goes to Jack Merrifield. This isn't Jack. Thanks, Trudy. Okay, I'm moving on to the winner. The EVA for collaboration goes to a team of people whose hard work on one of the most collaborative projects of the year has led to an exciting and vibrant series of events. This project would have never been as successful without each person on the working group being so passionate and driving forward positive collaboration, which will lay the foundations for future projects. The LGBT History Month magazine was a perfect example of what collaboration in SUSU should look like. The magazine took the expertise and engagement of the Edge and the Wessex scene and combined it with the passion and interest of LGBT society and the Equality and Diversity Committee. The magazine focused on a broad range of subjects, from students' personal stories to the analysis of LGBT characters in television. They crafted a project which truly celebrated diversity. The team behind the project really deserve recognition for their combined achievement. The magazine was created by Sam Bailey, Equality and Diversity Officer, Tali Cooper, Wessex Scene Editor, Rebecca James, the Edge Editor, Ed Baird, volunteer on LGBT and Equality and Diversity Committees, and Kerry Sclater, Deputy Editor of the Wessex Scene. Congratulations to the LGBT History Month Working Group. Okay, I don't think there is one. Okay. Speech. Who's going to do it?
Thank you very much, Becky. This is a brilliant award. Thanks to all the team who've worked really hard on this, and thanks to all the writers and illustrators who contributed towards the issue, and everyone who came along to all our events throughout the month. It was really great. It seems like such a long time ago, though, but we had really great fun. Hopefully, next year, LGBT History Month 2016, even better. Thank you very much.
So well done to all of our winners so far. We're going to move right on to our next award, which is for impact. Seeing what effect the volunteering you do has on the people around you. And there are actually only 7 people shortlisted for this award, which on a plus means you've got a high chance of winning, but also shows that it's a really hard category to be nominated for, so well done to even get to this stage. This award is all about showing what effect your volunteering has on other people, be it a new society or an amazing charity fundraiser. To explain better what this category is all about, let's please welcome to the stage your current VP DCI, Megan Downing.
I made it without falling over. This is amazing. Good start. Okay, yeah, I'm Megan, the VP Democracy and Creative Industries, for those that don't know what DCI means. It doesn't mean, you know, that thing off the police and stuff, which people often get it confused for. Okay, cool. So impact. As volunteers, we all aim to have an impact on those around us. Very often, it is what makes our volunteering worthwhile. Volunteering, especially here at university, whatever university you're at, you know, or here at Southampton, makes a huge impact on people's lives. It might be knowing that you've introduced a new sport to a whole host of students, or seeing that your fundraising has had a direct impact on the lives of those less well off. Students who have chosen to move beyond their immediate circles and have consequently impacted quite literally hundreds of students and members of the public. Not only this, but they had impacted people in a way that makes a real positive change. So first up, we've got the first highly commended for this award. This group has built its reputation on innovative projects and new ideas, and this year they've introduced an idea accelerator, Project Innovation, to conceive, cultivate and grow new project ideas and create new ventures for existing projects. So far, 3 projects have successfully emerged from Project Innovation, 2 based in the local Southampton community and 1 currently being piloted in Kenya. The first local project worked with older people in the community to prevent social isolation by pairing them with school children to create an innovative gardening product called Garden in a Bag. The second, BioDrive, utilised oil from local restaurants and converts this to EU-grade biodiesel. And the new international project, Zhao Maji, uses natural process of evaporation to supply free, clean water to communities in Kenya. So the first highly commended award goes to Enactus Southampton. Well done, well done. I know, I flustered over all of my words then. He's just told me how to pronounce something correctly, but I realise I've flustered over a lot of that, so apologies. Try and say this one a bit better. So the second highly commended award for impact. This group aims to get more students doing more for social and environmental issues, more effectively and for longer. This year, they've run 2 successful conferences with 170 attendees, 21 guest speakers and 23 market stall holders. One guest speaker said it was the best student-led conference she had ever seen. Across the year, the committee have raised £1,190 from SUSU funding, £281 for Branch Up through crowdfunding, as well as RAG's Christmas Fair. The committee has also recruited and supported 79 active community volunteers. On top of this, the student leaders of the group have ran a SUSU RAG Roundup takeover session, which trained 20 volunteers in how to critically engage with causes. Members of this committee were also heavily involved with Student Volunteering Week, in collaboration with SUSU, Careers Destinations and Southampton Voluntary Services. The second highly commended award for impact goes to Southampton Hub. Well done. Right, and now on to the winner you've all been waiting for. So this individual has broken all expectations of what students are capable of doing when it comes to student fundraising. They've set new levels of both ambition and achievement through raising over £5,000 for Action Against Hunger in 4 months, and with goals to continue to increase this total. Their ability to utilise pre-existing networks for, wait for it, I studied English, can you believe it? Philanthropic ends. I literally can't speak. Has shown how large of an impact a single person's actions could have on a community. A single event organised in their hometown raised £2,400, which is a current record for an individual student on a RAG challenge. The total that they have reached served to provide a drive to the rest of the Incatrack team and have regularly been mentioned in communications from Actions Against Hunger student coordinators to fundraisers across the country. So before I slur over too many words, I'd like to welcome Becky Ivell up to the stage. Did I say your name right? Back to Amelia. I
just say that anyone is absolutely welcome to do a speech, even if you win, highly commended, like last year everyone did it. So if you want to have your moment, then please go for it. Congratulations to everyone that has picked up an award so far. Please try not to break them in your excitement. And we're going to have a break now. We're going to have some lovely entertainment from the new dance society, KBM, who've done amazing things this year. And don't forget to get involved with the hashtag EVAs 2015 for a chance for your tweet to be read out a little bit later on. Hello and welcome back to the EVAs 2015. The break is now over. There will be 2 more, don't you worry. Huge thank you to the amazing KBM. Weren't they great? Yeah. I've had a few tweets come in. I've realised this is really awkward. Everyone's using the hashtag SUSU EVAs, which is fine. It's just I agreed another one with the woman organising it. But we'll just go with this. It's better than my one, clearly. So the new president-elect, Ben Franklin, tweeted, "If I don't do any tequila shots tonight, have I succeeded or have I failed?" And he's now done 3, so he's definitely succeeding in that one. Also had a tweet from SUSU Rag. Congratulations, Becky, on winning Impact at SUSU EVAs. Kieran is one proud Challengers officer right now. Lovely. Nice that we're feeling the love, guys. So we're now moving on to the category of engagement, an area that frankly could cause some confusion. So just to make this clear, I must reinstate, if you like it, it's not the time to put a ring on it. This is about people getting involved, making people excited, and it's not about getting married. It's just not the time. At the Q&A, I asked the engagement Sabs what it was all about. All I remember is Hannah time, which in some contexts could be considered useful, but I still can't really remember what it's all about. So to tell us is going to be the current VP engagement. Welcome back, Ellie Kathora.
Okay, hi everyone. So, engagement. Engagement is at the very centre of what SUSU does and is. Without engagement, we have no community, and it is our community who define who we are. This only becomes possible with the help of you, our student volunteers, whose passion and drive ensures that we continue to connect with our students every day. If you look around you now, you'll see that many a student whose life you've impacted because you've engaged them in a student-led group or activity or vice versa. You might even want to take a moment to say thanks to whoever has engaged you in SUSU. Engagement is something you've all played a part in. Thanks, everyone. Each year, though, we strive to reach out to a greater and more diverse community. And so far, for our winners, we were looking for an individual or group who had reached new heights in their ability to engage the community around them. And so it is my honour to read out the nominations for the 2 highly commended nominations and the winning nomination for engagement. The first highly commended award goes to a society who have gone from strength to strength this year, establishing a dedicated and active set of over 50 members, putting them in over 4,000 hours worth of combined volunteering annually. Their members have been fully committed to their cause on both a local and a national scale. Their members volunteer every week to help local children develop physically and mentally and give them experiences that they will never forget. Beyond this, they organise camps and other events, construct the programmes that the groups will follow, train and lead others. The level of involvement from this society in national events is unprecedented. This group is not just a society, but a community of friends, open and welcoming to everyone. They have engaged members from Solent University and are currently helping them to establish their own independent society. They have welcomed in members from other universities who want to come to their events. They enrich the lives of so many students at Southampton and across the country, and they use their little remaining spare time to volunteer in scouting and guides for the benefit of the local community and all the young people within it. So, a huge congratulations to SAGO, Southampton Student Scout and Guide Organisation. Oh, they're not here and I might cry. Oh, yay! Oh, there's someone here. Thanks very much. Cool, so that was a really lovely nomination. Now on to our second highly commended. The second highly commended award goes to a society who worked with SUSU to put on the highly successful Global Village event. They engaged over 11 international societies to showcase their culture to the entire student population. The highly popular and successful event allowed students from across the university to interact with stalls offering various traditional food from each country, interesting activities and games. Students could also try on the traditional costumes of each of the different countries and watch traditional performances on the red brick. This event engaged not just societies, but also students to share and learn about the different cultures and backgrounds that are here at the University of Southampton. For their work on Global Village, the second highly commended award goes to ASEC. Okay, and now on to the winner. Kind of gives it away at the beginning, but I'm going to go for it anyway. As International Development Coordinator on the Southampton Hub Committee, Aurora has engaged students with development issues by running a conference, campaign stalls, and promoting opportunities for long-term action. As part of her role on the Southampton Hub Committee, our winner coordinated Southampton International Development Conference held in October 2014. They led a team of 3 to put together the programme, catering, risk assessments, room booking, speakers' expenses, overall budget, publicity and feedback. This student invited speakers from all over the UK to present at the conference and secured amazing speakers such as Amnesty International and the Department for International Development. Our winner is passionate about helping students find new ways of actively engaging with global citizenship and is already thinking ahead to the next International Development Conference. Since the conference, they have also worked to engage SUSU students with campaigns to end FGM and promote education for all. A huge congratulations to Aurora Justice.
Thanks to the EVA nomination. I just want to say thank you to Molly, President of Southampton Hub, for supporting me in putting on the conference, and all of the committee who work endless hours every week throughout the year to make Southampton Hub and all that activity successful. Thank you.
Thank you for Aurora for actually giving us a speech there. I was a bit worried we weren't going to have any. I really want to see more people having speeches. If you're highly commended, you're here for a reason. You've done amazingly. So feel free to say something. So next up is the award for innovation. I personally feel like this is the edgy award, the one where if you tell people you won it, people are going to be pretty impressed. It's about being creative, dynamic, and frankly, a little bit wild. And we have seen some incredible examples of innovation this year, from Wessex Scene's new website, to Surge's redesign of Studio 2, and to many individual achievements across each society. To present probably the coolest award going tonight, we have the even cooler Katie Lightowler.
Thank you to Amelia, that was a really nice introduction, and thanks for letting me announce this award today. So, we've got Innovation Award. For a vibrant community like SUSU to flourish, we absolutely must have innovators. They are the creative thinkers who keep us all on our toes, inspiring us to think outside the box and push for something incredible. Not only this, but they must also show a willingness to take risks to guarantee these results. These are the students who ensure that SUSU continues to be a progressive union and inspires us to be the best that we can be. So we're going to start off with the Highly Commended Awards. The first Highly Commended Award starts now. This individual coordinated the Southampton Sustainability Festival alongside their committee, a day-long interactive conference run annually by the members of Southampton Hub. The conference aims to raise awareness about sustainability and all that it encompasses, as well as encouraging students to take action. The theme of the event, which took place on 7th of March 2015, was Sustainable Consumption on a Student Budget. The individual refused to have a supermarket cater for the event and spent hours contacting food waste cafes to provide. They also ran a raffle with prizes that had been donated from sponsors, as well as making a number of connections with local and national charities, who advertised the event for free. So congratulations go to Madalena Michelotti and the Sustainability Festival Committee. second, highly commended. This individual put a staggering amount of time into the coverage of Varsity this year by Surge Radio. They came up with an impressive plan for the event, daring to go beyond the template for Surge's previous coverage of the event. Planning to have multiple streams covering all the sports on the day, they brought together a large team from both the AU and Surge Radio to commentate on the various sports. They also set up the first ever sports teams for the media departments, which have created a greater sense of collaboration and community across the departments. I think we all know who this award is going to. Congratulations to Andrew Clark.
I'm just going to say a couple of things very quickly to break the trend of everyone else. I would like to thank my committee, but I think everyone that's been involved in Surge this year and everyone who've I interacted really knows that this award goes to one person really. It's not me, it's Dylan Morgan. And here's the man that's been there next to me the entire time I've been doing this, hours on end, fixing Surge. So I really shouldn't be getting this award, Dylan Morgan should be, and just want to thank you, Dylan, for all the hard work you put in throughout the year. Thank you, guys.
Okay, the winner. This group's innovation has seen the creation of a wide range of projects. These projects range from innovatively evaporating salt water to provide clean drinking water in countries which have limited access. Another project uses I'm going to struggle with the same way that Megan did. Distillation tent placed above fish ponds to evaporate water and leave a concentrated solution of nutrients to feed the fish. This helps farmers gain a sustainable income from the selling of fish and provides the local community with at least 50 litres of clean, fresh water every single day. If this is an innovation, I don't know what is. Congratulations go to Enactus.
Thank you very much. Sorry it took me a little second to get up here, but I first like to say thank you to everybody in Actus. Thank you to everyone on my team who made this possible. And it's no longer my team anymore. Giamargi's been taken over. That's how you pronounce it, by the way, whoever was over there. It's been amazing this year, and I can't wait to see new heights it gets to. Thank you very much.
I am so glad we're having speeches now. Andrew's nearly made me cry a bit, but that's what we want. We want some emotion. So it's now time for another break. So go grab a drink, abuse the photo booth, and don't forget to use the hashtag SUSU EVAs or hashtag EVAs 2015. I don't mind. And we'll be back shortly. Hello and welcome back to the EVAs 2015. We're getting there, don't worry. And probably a lot of you will be happy about this. We're cutting the next break. We're just going to go straight through and then onto the bridge, the after party. So very excited about that. Got some more tweets during that break. We've got one from the SUSUtv staff who are working tonight. Yeah, said it's safe to say that tonight SUSUtv crew are running off Kit Kats provided by their brilliant station manager, Joanna. Had another word from Elida saying, if I do one more photo booth, I'm going to have a heart attack. That's just what we want to happen tonight. I hope you've been enjoying the photo booth. It's actually really hard to do it in 5 seconds. I've been trying, and some of the results are just, well, I'm glad they only print one, let's just say that. So we're now moving on to commitment. This always seems to be the category with the most nominations, as essentially every single one of you in this room is committed, unless you just wanted to come for fun. The people nominated are those who have gone above and beyond the role's requirement, be it from whole committees, individuals, and people on and off and behind the scenes. The people who win tonight, well done. It's a really impressive achievement. You are great. But also, have you got a life away from SUSU? Might be turning into a bit of an Anjit. So, sorry. So to award this tricky category, we have the lovely Sophie D. Angelico and Katie Lightowler.
Well, hello there. Good evening. May I say, before I introduce myself properly, we are looking fantastic tonight, so well done to all our SUSU volunteers. You look very glamorous. Very, very fantastic. So, some people agree with me. Right, so I'm Sophia D'Angelico. Hopefully I've met most of you before. I'm your Vice President Education, and I'm going to call you my glamorous assistant, Katie Lighttower, with me. So before I... Sorry. Well, they're pets.
We've never had a height difference before. It's great.
Okay, I'm sorry. I brought down the tone by taking off my shoes so I didn't face plant. I've saved you all, but thanks. Anyway, as I was saying, so before I start to announce this particularly important award, I want everyone to raise their glass. We haven't had a toast yet, which I think is criminal. Can everyone raise a glass? Hopefully they're not all empty. So every one of you has shown great commitment to volunteering. And if it wasn't for this great commitment, then SUSU wouldn't quite be the same. It definitely wouldn't be the success that it is today. So say cheers. Raise a glass. Cheers. Right, after that I'll get cracking. So, our nominees in this category had all sacrificed numerous hours to their projects, going well beyond expectations to ensure success. Of special note were students who had demonstrated an entirely selfless attitude to their volunteering. Whatever the challenge, they'd always been first to step up to the plate, never complaining, and always focused to be the greater good of helping the community around them and bettering the Students' Union. It was exactly this approach to volunteering which inspired our choice of winners. So, the highly commended awards for commitment are, firstly, the highly commended, this person has not only been very important during the freshers period, participating as a rep, but also a very active supporter of the mature students and student parent network. They've gone above and beyond of what has been asked of them time and time again. During the freshers period, this person was not only asked to assist freshers on a number of set nights, but then went out of their way to cover other shifts when people couldn't make theirs. They made sure everyone felt accommodated, supported, and cared for during possibly a vulnerable time. In addition to their work with, I'm going to go with MSSPN, they have dedicated a lot of time and effort towards the development of the union as a trustee. May I have a massive round of applause for Leon Mayer, please? So, unfortunately, he can accept this award, so I've got beautiful blonde Ellie over here. not quite Leon, but thank you very much. Please make sure he gets it. I'm not going to accept a speech, I'm sorry. Second highly commended. Our second highly commended award goes to someone who has dedicated over 500 hours of his time as assistant club scout leader, with a passion for supporting young people and our local community. He is well known for his positive attitude, teamwork and leadership, as well as being an AP, may I add. He is respected by the Cubs for his caring attitude and willingness to go above and beyond for his support with them. He has shown me time then and again as he is a positive, motivated leader with a passion for supporting the local community. His great attitude, dedication and commitment and his recognition of support and time he's given to SUSU and all of us, a lot of us in the room. The second highly commended award goes to Ian Tinkler. Can I have a round of applause, please? See, he couldn't join us tonight either. I think I might just take the hint, to be really honest with you. Although I'm 100% sure my winner is here, so thank goodness. Can I ask Ellie to come to the stage to accept this award, please? Thank you very much. No. However, the next one has to do a speech. So, our winner is someone whose commitment to SUSU and improving things for students has been described as nothing short of remarkable, and I completely agree.
They've received not one, but 3 huge nominations for this award, each demonstrating outstanding dedication to helping students at the University of Southampton and obviously at SUSU in so many different ways. It's going to be impossible to list all of these achievements, trust me. So we need to thank our winner for a selected highlighted few of this nomination. Sorry, turning the page here. This person has been involved in the union from the moment they became a student, and their dedication has continued over the last 4 years. Our winner is dedicated, passionate, she's also a trustee, attends every meeting possible with over 15 hours of budget meetings in 1 week during the January budget reviews. She definitely beat me. She's been a course rep for over 4 years, constantly liaising with lecturers and successfully negotiating with students, essay deadlines, additional exam arrangements, ensuring that improvements are made to modules for future students. She has been an excellent societies officer, regularly visiting all of our society presidents and attending over 30 society AGMs. You get the picture. This person's an amazing volunteer and was always ready to contribute everything she has. Our winner is constantly looking for new ways to involve a wider student body and the average student. She's been involved in practically every zone and goes above and beyond daily to help students improve the union. May I have an enormous round of applause for Jade Head, please.
I'm a bit speechless, really, because I actually did win this last year as well, so this is a bit awkward, really. But in what Amelia said, like, I don't actually have a life outside of SUSU, so that's why I get to do all these things. But I have to thank, there's lots of people I have to thank, like those guys over there, my friends, like, they're absolutely fantastic. I couldn't do it without them. Like, all the SABs as well, all our staff here are fantastic as well. Everybody in this room, I think, deserves an award, and everyone's fantastic. And I think nights like this proves why we're a student-led organisation, because our volunteers are really incredible here. Thank you so much, everybody.
Congratulations, Jade. So I'll hand you back to our hostess of the mostess, Amelia.
I'm so happy to see that Sophia has taken my alcohol advice tonight. Did you? Oh dear. I'm glad you brought that up with you. So now we're moving on to the category of leadership. Leadership. We've had so many great leaders, and this is the point where Charlotte Cloud reiterated many times not to mention any foreign dictators, so we won't go there. This is always the category with the fewest nominations, as people often want to be considered part of the team when it comes to volunteering, especially when moving to university. However, it's an amazing skill to have and to take on to employees afterwards. And to explain it more in more detail, we were going to have Anjit, who for the first time ever has not actually showed up to something. So as a runner-up, we're going to be taking someone who is clearly a born leader and someone who is a little bit too happy with the election results today. It's David Mendoza-Wolfson.
Don't know what you're talking about. Socks too.
I think you're all mistaken. He's branded with the Course Rep Awards last night. He's just a day late.
Yeah, we got a majority of those Course Rep Awards. Leadership. Many of us here tonight will at some point have been inspired in their volunteering by a fantastic leader. Be they a student group president, a student leader, an academic president, or a team captain. They would have had someone that pushed them to be the best that they could be. Leadership is about evoking confidence from a team in order to guide them towards a unified goal. And our winners tonight, and indeed every nominee, fill this brief perfectly. So, on to our highly commended awards. First up, goes to a person whose leadership style is clear and inspiring, working hard to make sure every one of their members feels included, encouraging them to fulfill their potential as athletes. Thanks to their impressive recruitment drive in September and their dedication and leadership, they are now the largest club of this type in the country, with over 70 members. This person also managed to manage, I didn't write this, the committee very successfully, ensuring it runs effectively to best benefit the club and its members, despite being in their 4th year. Working as the captain of Southampton Quidditch Club, I know that Anjit very much wanted to give out this award. Congratulations go to Simon Bidwell, the club president and first team captain of Quidditch.
So I've been told I have to make a speech, kind of against my will, but...
That's leadership.
So, like, compared to everyone else here tonight, I really don't think I particularly deserve this. Everyone in this room's done magnificent in what they've done. I just really wanted to win at a nerdy sport. So, congratulations to all of you guys for doing such a fantastic job this year, and thank you whoever nominated me, because I'm just a nerd who likes playing Quidditch.
I feel like I should mention to the Quidditch Club that we've got a Harry Potter-themed cocktail night on Friday. So come along. There's Quidditch beer pong, actually. So see if you're any good at that. I bet they're not. So our second highly commended. This award goes to an individual who is incredibly committed to her society. She's been described as the epitome of the word leadership and has an incredible work ethic paralleled by none. She's worked hard to create a better working relationship with the union. She's also worked to make the society more inclusive and enjoyable, not just a party society. It's always been an absolute pleasure to work alongside her and see how she inspires the people that she works with. So, huge congratulations from me, and I know all of you, to Ellie Seaby. Medics terrify me. They're the closest thing around here to super people. I don't understand how they drink so much and still look after people. The winner of the Leadership Award. This individual received 4 nominations for this award. And I mean, Amelia pointed out that we don't tend to get that many nominations for leadership. So I think that really speaks as a testament to this person. I have a huge number of their achievements written down here, and I feel like reading out any one of them will give it away. So instead of going through them all, what I will say is this. Her name has become synonymous with the society. When you hear Rag, you hear Jenny Bortoluzzi.
Don't know what to say, really.
I never thought I'd see Jenny speechless. This is a miracle.
Give her a moment.
Apparently I talk a lot. I don't know what to say. I really, to be honest, I don't know what to say. I want to thank my committee because, like, I wouldn't be here without them, and I don't think it's about what I do. I think it's about what the society does as a whole. And everyone here, you're all amazing. So, cheers to you all.
So a huge congratulations to all of tonight's winners so far. We are finally coming to the end, to the Volunteer Awards. Now brace yourself, there are 10 of these. But afterwards, we can all go to the bridge. So there's a good outcome. So it's time to get a little bit cringy now. I think everyone in this room deserves one of these awards. Everyone in this room is a great volunteer and has worked tirelessly for the things that they love. So maybe just grab your wine glass, throw some glitter on it, and award yourself a trophy. Except maybe do it at home, because I don't think SUSU would encourage theft. But these awards are to celebrate those people that really go out of their way to be amazing volunteers, and most of the time don't even realise that they're doing it. That's it from me tonight. I've loved being your host for this evening, and if anyone wants to complain about my hosting, I'll be hitting some shapes in the bridge. I welcome anything. But now for the final awards, it's time to hand over to your SAB team, 2014 to 15. Thank you.
This is the biggest award of the evening. Ward, I'm still in election zone. I don't mean ward, award. The Volunteer Award. This award is for recognising 10 volunteers who've made exceptional and outstanding commitments to volunteering. They will have demonstrated many of the qualities celebrated tonight, consequently enriching and improving the lives of others, whether this is their fellow Southampton students or in the wider local or even national community, and international community. In recognition of their exceptional volunteering, these students will be awarded honorary lifetime membership to the union. In being awarded this, they will become part of a long tradition here at Southampton, which has seen the union honorary membership to those who have shown an extraordinary commitment to volunteering, in thanks of the service given. It is just a small gesture to signify how proud we are to all of our volunteers. In no particular order, may we congratulate our 10 volunteers, our 10 winners for the volunteer category.
This is like the most complex part of the night, figuring out how 6 different people give out 10 different awards. It took a lot of planning and logistics, so apologise if anything goes wrong. I presume we're going to have some slip-ups. You've noticed the girls have been drinking a little bit. But we're going to do this as well as we can. The first winner of the Volunteer Award, which means that they'll become an honorary life member of the Students' Union, has been involved in academic representation since their first year. They were elected as a course rep in their first year, and then took on the role of faculty officer in their second, which they carried on into their third year. They work tirelessly to improve things for their faculty and are constantly seeking the opinions of students. I may as well start saying her at this point. Her commitment to SUSU goes beyond just academic representation, and she's dedicated to union council, constantly turning up and reading papers and contributing and sometimes arguing, but always adding. She's dedicated to the union societies and is on the committee for both the human-powered submarine and Enactors. Our first honorary life member of the night, I'm very pleased to announce, is SUSUtv. Congratulations.
I'm not often speechless either. I don't know what to say. I don't believe I should be up here. Kate, stop shaking your head at me, please. But thank you. I don't know what to say. I've kind of loved every minute of it, really. I don't know. Yeah, thank you.
Me again, all the VP educations. Right. So, our second winner of the night, and I have to say it's a privilege to be able to call it out. I'm quite ecstatic with this particular person. So, despite being a first year, this individual has not wasted any time.
There's a lot of pointing fingers. I'm loving this. As soon as I said that, half the room just went, you. Love it. Right, so this individual has not wasted any time. They've really got involved in SUSU life, being part of, I'm going to limit it down now, I'm sorry, Democracy Zone, RAG, welfare. They've really gone out of their way to make sure they've got stuck in. They're one of our most active union councillors, bringing some excellent ideas and making sure we discuss the really important issues, and asking fantastic questions to officers to hold us accountable, and successfully passing policy. Isn't that why we're all here, really? Their constant enthusiasm, commitment and positive attitude to SUSU in general, not just only my zone, which I'm particularly proud of, as well as their ability to praise volunteers who've done well, particularly when they've done really excellent things. May I congratulate Fraser Delves. Can I have a massive round of applause, please?
Hi everyone. There are just a few people I'd like to thank, mainly my friends sitting on that table over there who've been amazing. I want to thank my team of course reps this year, Molly Oxley, Sam Debman, Bruno Russell, Will Pereira, Jade Head and Catherine Castles, who've been amazing, the SAB team and student leaders, and just all of the amazing volunteers that SUSU has. I especially want to thank Jade Head, who's a massive inspiration, really helped me to get involved with SUSU, and I'm incredibly grateful to her and just the amazing volunteers that SUSU has. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm back. Oh, these are a bit dodgy, right. I asked if I could announce this on helium to make it more funny, but the guys said no, so I'm just going to have to do it in my normal stuttery voice. I'm sorry. So the next award for the volunteer category, so I'll try not to give it away. This individual has been involved with the Catholic Agency for Overseas Development since November 2012. In May 2014, they became the KFOD, I think I've said it right, coordinator for University of Southampton. KFOD as an organisation seeks to build social awareness of social issues such as poverty, lack of access to education and environmental issues. They have been heavily involved in raising of awareness of these issues, particularly in primary and secondary schools across Southampton. They've done countless workshops at these schools on Sierra Leone's blood diamonds and the high cost of Brazil's last World Cup and the number of families displaced as a result. Despite their busy schedule, they managed to allocate sufficient time to going to these schools, conducting workshops and going to training sessions for themselves. As KFOD coordinator, they are responsible for encouraging students to take volunteering as a main priority. Congratulations to Nicholas Wong. Are they here? Okay, I don't think they're here. That's really sad. All that build-up. I'll hand you over to Katie now, the beautiful Katie Lightoller.
Right, fourth winner this evening. This individual has been involved in both the running of the IM Intramural and Athletic Union Facebook pages this year. With the intramural programme being taken over by SUSU, their informative posts at the beginning of the year have been crucial in ensuring that the programme has succeeded. They've also been doing all the Athletic Union results through the AU page and have been very prompt to posting all these as soon as they were notified. They've replicated that system for intramural results. They introduced a specific Varsity Twitter account which they were updating throughout the day. This year alone, the intramural Facebook page gained 681 likes and the AU page broke the 2,000 barrier. The Varsity Twitter feed gained 236 followers in just 8 days. All of this has massively helped increase the reach of Team Southampton. Huge congratulations go to Jack Harvey.
Right, okay, really didn't expect this, but first of all, sorry for bombarding you all year with Team Southampton stuff. I'm not here next year, so you can take a break for a little bit. Yeah, thank you. Thank you to Katie and to Jamie for being brilliant. It's a shame I'm not going to be here next year for when they're still working together. But yeah, I'll drink out of it with pride. Thanks a lot.
Well done, Jack. I think Becky, I'm going to hand over to Becky now.
Okay, the fifth winner of the Volunteer Award. I'm going to do this in the right order so I don't give it away. It's hard. Right. She collaborated with the Environment Centre to create a new programme, Heat, in which students receive advice and freebies to improve the heat efficiency of their homes. The team is set to go into houses in the next term. She also works incredibly collaboratively with the university's Sustainability Action Team to plan events throughout the year. Examples include Blackouts, Swap Shop and Waste Wars. Wherever she goes, she aims to network and make links that will be useful in her role to achieve even more for students. In this way, her collaborative attitude has massively benefited the union. Her sunny personality and passion for ethics and the environment in both trustee board and committee meetings inspires others to live out the union values. I'm incredibly privileged to have her as part of my team in the Sustainability Zone, and I'm really glad to be giving her this award tonight. So congratulations, Lydia Butler.
Thanks, I guess. I've only really been involved in SUSU for about a year, but I must say I'm already getting teary thinking about leaving. It's been absolutely amazing, and I want to thank specifically Becky for just supporting me through it all. Yeah, it's been incredible, and I'm going to miss it so much. Thank you.
I'm going to hand back to Katie. We're doing a bit of a yo-yo here, sorry.
Right, what are we on now? The sixth winner. In 4 years, this individual has gone from an ordinary member of their society, helping with the international project Right Light, through to the ranks to become president. This person has improved the take-up on the jailbreak event from 12 teams last year to over 30 teams in 2015. They've guided commercial projects to new heights, securing training from IBM consultants and generating a record of £60,000 worth of revenue for social projects, ensuring financial stability and sustainability for their society, ultimately improving the lives of 37,000 lives locally and internationally. This person tirelessly gives 30 hours a week to drive the success and development of Enactus, and grew the society by over 180 members this year. Congratulations to Josh Hasdell.
I must say, Katie was very sneaky. She didn't give any of it away when I was speaking to her earlier. I'm so thrilled to accept this, but I feel kind of a little bit guilty because the only success that I've had this year is due to the people who've been on those 2 tables over there and the 200 and other 3 members who are part of Enactus. I feel a little bit like an imposter because I'm riding on the success that these guys come up with. So it's a privilege that I've been part of it for this year, being president, but also the last 4 years, going through all the project member, the project leader and everything. So I just want to say thank you very much to everybody in Enactus who have helped me, inspired me to be able to do all the things that we've been able to do this year, but to everybody in this room. Everything everybody's been doing, and I'm learning so much every single day, and I'm really gutted that I have to leave next year, but I think it's about time since it's been about 4 years since I've been here. So I think people are a bit sick of me as well. So, but thank you very much, and I'm going to follow Jack's words. I'm going to christen this glass this evening. Thank you. I think we need a photo. Yeah. All right.
I'm up again. Okay. Right, found my place. Okay, our 7th winner in the voluntary category has demonstrated... oh, this is going to give it away, literally by the first sentence. Sorry, guys. has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to the Wessex scene for 3 years. Their hard work and dedication to the development of the Wessex scene has led to a complete redesign of the magazine and the website, a fabulous launch party for their special edition and their special edition publications, and some hugely innovative firsts for the student publication. Thanks to this person's dedication, Wessex Scene has been recognised on a national level multiple times this year. This person has dedicated countless hours to SUSU events and campaigns, from being on hand to help at conferences to running Your Skills training sessions for the Creative Industries Careers season, and demystifying the prospect of a career in public relations to how to write news stories and press releases. Under this person's leadership, I don't want to cry again, so I'm going to just keep powering through. Wessex Scene has been the first point of call for union articles and regularly is the first student outlet to break a news story. The live blogs have been fantastic and the coverage of union politics have been absolutely fantastic. And yeah, this isn't on the script, but she is so deserving of this award. It goes to Tali Cooper, if you hadn't have guessed.
Hi, I don't know what to say. Yay, I get to be here, a lifetime member, so I'll have to keep coming back, so that'll be really fun for me. So, thank you so much for this award. I'm really shocked, but I wouldn't put all this enthusiasm in if it wasn't for everyone on my committee. So whoever's here tonight, Kerry, Sam, Bridie, everybody else, they all do, yeah, BPJ, huh? Thanks. I'm so eternally grateful. It's really good to know that hard work pays off, and yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, on to the 8th winner of the night. This individual has shown incredible dedication, innovation and leadership in his roles as Equality and Diversity Officer, Student Leader Trustee, LGBT Society President and Head of Design at the Wessex Scene. I don't know how he's done it all at once. He's engaged hundreds of students and made a great impact to both students' lives and the strategy of the union. He's demonstrated extraordinary commitment to not just one, but 3, isn't it 4? 4 voluntary roles in SUSU this year, committing to organising a month of engaging activities for LGBT History Month, which was a massive development for the celebration of LGBT in the union. He worked hard with other students to create the brilliant special edition of the Wessex Scene magazine for LGBT History Month. He co-wrote the Equality Impact Assessment Policy and supported it to pass through Union Council, which will drive SUSU to become more and more inclusive to all of its members over the next few years. He's been a brilliant, totally dedicated student leader and trustee, attending countless meetings alongside his degree. He holds a relentless commitment to reaching SUSU's mission to enrich the lives and unlock the potential of every student. He's dedicated, approachable, and thinks strategically to achieve the best possible outcome for the maximum number of students. I'm incredibly happy to be leaving the role of VP Welfare in his capable hands next year. Congratulations, Sam Bailey.
Thank you very much. Thanks again to Becky. She's been brilliant this year. It's been a pleasure working alongside her and Lydia, Sustainability Zone, and including the chocolate fountain today, which was a brilliant success. Of course. Thanks to the Wessex Scene as well. Tali's been amazing, and everyone else who's worked on the redesign, the website, and everything else we've done. We've done loads. Everything. Yeah. Thanks all to the LGBT Society. They've been great as well. At some point, it seems like ages ago since I left them. Sad. And thanks to Ed as well, over there. He's not listening. Thank you, Ed. Thanks.
I'm not sure who I'm handing over to because it's not on my paper. David. Welcome, David, to the stage.
Thank you.
Told you they'd mess it up. the 9th winner, our 9th Honorary Life Member of the Night. This individual has dedicated an hour each week to travel to a local school to tutor educationally disadvantaged children in science. She's been exceptional, planning inspiring sessions to engage pupils and aid their learning. Overcoming communication hurdles, she's led a group of students, giving up a huge amount of her own time. She's been dedicated and passionate through her work this year, which has had significant impact on school pupils, as well as being an example to other students. She is an excellent tutor for the School Plus project and an inspirational volunteer. She organised the Sustainability Festival on top of her other volunteering, contacting speakers and charities to run a full-day conference. Both of these projects have had a dramatic impact on many people, educating and inspiring school children, students, and the general public. For her work as a science tutor and project coordinator for the School Plus project, and Sustainability and Environment Officer for Southampton Hub, this person is truly deserving of this award. Massive congratulations go to Madalena Michelotti.
Just a massive thank you to Southampton Hub, really, and all the volunteering, and Kieran, and Alida, and Jess. Okay, too many names. Yeah, I love volunteering, and yeah, it means a lot, so thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, the awkward pause. Right. There we go, there we go, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to organise a millions piece of paper. Thanks, David. Sorry, tad of a dig. Right. And now I'm ready. The 10th and final winner. Right. Our final winner in the volunteer category has dedicated an exceptional amount of time and effort into running and promoting their club. He led them through an impressive recruitment drive in September due to his dedication and leadership. I'm trying really hard not to reveal who it is. At a various society at the University of Southampton. Let's go with that. This person led their club to victory on a national scale, and it didn't stop there. Oh, I'm going to give it away now, but how? They headed for the European Cup in April, and coming third out of 32 European teams, they did amazingly. He organised the Southern Quidditch Club in Southampton in November, which has been one of the most successful and well-run Quidditch tournaments in the UK to date. He also organised numerous away and home fixtures for our first and second teams, including the first ever UK varsity Quidditch match against Portsmouth, providing the teams with vital match experience. He's an outspoken leader in the Quidditch community and is excellent at voicing opinions and concerns of their club to the national governing body, Quidditch UK, which is actually a thing. His leadership style is clear and inspiring. He works hard to make sure every one of the members feels included and encourage them to fulfill their potential as athletes. He manages the committee very successfully, ensuring it runs effectively to the best benefit of the club and all of its members. He's truly passionate about his club. And this year, we wouldn't have been anywhere near as successful without his leadership, guidance and enthusiasm. May I have the most enormous round of applause for Simon Bidwell, please?
Is just because I really wanted to win, basically. But we did that. We won nationals. We did really well at Europeans as well. And like, my team are what have got me here. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been anywhere near as successful. I'm just a mediocre player, but they're all exceptional athletes, and the most welcoming group of people I've ever been a part of, and I'm really proud to have joined them and taken a stupid sport far too seriously. but for real, like, it's a really great sport. It's got weird background, but everyone loves it, and I'm really proud of what we've done this year, and I'm sure next year they're going to go on and do even greater things. So thank you to my team, and thank you for this award.
I'm missing a page, but I feel like I don't actually need the words in front of me because I feel like there are no words for how amazing these awards are and how amazing all of you are. Everyone who's here tonight, even if you haven't come up onto the stage to accept anything, you're all incredible, and it's been my absolute honour to put on these awards for you, and I've been really thrilled to be a part of that. Thank you so much for having me do this for you. And so concludes the 2015 Excellence in Volunteering Awards. There's very little else I can say to emphasise the magnitude of what our volunteers have achieved this year, for the evidence is here before you. The hard work of every last one of you has changed lives, and I am sure you will continue to have enormous impact on whatever projects you work on for many, many years to come. My congratulations once again go out to every single person nominated for an award tonight. In fact, one nomination was for commitment to a guy who climbed a tree to save a cat. But congratulations to him as well. He is included in that. There are some boxes here. Please pick them up at the end if you haven't already got your box for your awards, and if you've got one of the glasses, the boxes are there as well. But before I finish, I'd like to extend my thanks to all of our special guests here tonight, staff whose support we rely on to ensure that the success of our volunteers can take place with as much ease as it does. And thank you to all of the staff who've helped put this event on. And thank you to all of our volunteers once more. And a big round of applause for everyone, please. Stunt, I want to get absolutely everyone on the stage for a photo. So can you all come up on the stage, please? I feel like we should move this.
Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force in the beginning. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 Gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm